and went that way down the center over the pole.
Yeah.
So I just kept it like, so that everything went well.
One thing I want you to be aware of, when you ride your circle, your 10-meter circle, coming over here, the diameter of your circle from here to there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's your 10-meter circle, okay? But here's your track where you go out. So here's your track, average from there to there. So I'll take it to the middle to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a bit. So you've got an egg shape going here. This needs to come in by a step and that side by a step to make it a circle.
Okay.
And it's very obvious when you're riding it, you've got 2 egg shapes going here rather than 2 circles.
Yeah.
So, and what it is because you're straightening out here and doing a change of direction. But that all needs to happen not over 3 steps, but over 1 step.
Yeah.
And that 3 steps of straightening here, stride before over the pole and then kind of getting the turn out is what's giving you that bigger circle this way and giving you that egg shape. It just needs to tighten that you can ride 2 10-meter circles on a figure of 8. Okay? So just keep that in your mind. You won't go there today, we'll do it again on Wednesday. Have it in your mind for that, okay?
Sounds good.
Right, pick up your rein and at C you can go back to trot, 20-meter circle.
I gotta fill in this trench, it's so deep.
Okay, sitting trot at C and haunches in from arc down the long side. Close to the wall. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. Keep it going. And straighten out. Round the bottom, same up this side. Good. Don't need any more than that. Keep it going, rhythm, 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 rhythm.
Oh God,
Straighten out.
what a catastrophe that is.
Ride a circle first, get your trot a little bit more forward, rising trot, then go into it again. So getting the power of the working trot, rising trot, bend it forward a little bit.
I got it.
There you go. Right, at T, come back to your sitting trot again and go into the movement once more. That's better. Hold that. Straighten out. Trot forward. Are you Mikey? And haunches in. Keep it. Keep it. Straighten out. Right in trot. And from arc across the diagonal, change the rein.
Poor Art's gonna get shaved off, half shaved off next time.
Okay? Right, so up your next long side, haunches in. Good. Keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm. out. Good. Focus on keeping the rhythm, and you've got a little bit of an exaggeration on that side step. It can be a little bit less, but focus more on the rhythm. Okay, nose to the wall, and haunches in. A little bit less with the haunches in and a bit more rhythm. Back there. Straighten out. And turn down center line.
Do I go over them?
Yeah. Good. Hold on. And do that again.
Maybe I should find the center of them and not the rings.
Turn out to the left this time. And circle. 20 meters.
Is that the left?
Yes.
That's not left.
It is left. Is that not left? Yes.
There you go.
Chance of being 50% right. It's
Oh,
only
it
left and
was
right.
left.
No work today, Mike?
That was left.
No, I'm
It's okay. I can't hear and I can't tell left and right, and you're lucky I can
gotta go
see.
meet a guy to get paid from a big job, and I just got off the phone for 45 minutes from
And
another
circle.
fellow from Seattle.
So 20 meter
Quoted
circle.
7,600 for the job.
Good.
7,000.
Good.
And you know what? I finally said to the guy, look,
And in front of Mike, come back to walk. And a loose rein.
Such a cutie pie.
Good job.
I guess we're going down there. Should I go down here? You going down here?
Yeah.
All right.
We're just working on the tape a little bit.
That's fine. You're the director.
Yeah. You want to stand in the middle a little bit more.
All right.
Okay, Jack. Hold up a minute. We're going to do a turn on the horse.
Okay.
All right? Stay with how you can ask that.
I think.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
have-
when you're
so-
walking
oh,
like
I thought
this,
you wanted me to tell you.
okay? Go ahead.
Oh, I think that you put same even weight on both reins and use this leg and carry her that way.
Bring one on the outside rein to bring that shoulder across. But what you want to do as well is you need to stop and just pivot like this. So then, as she's walking, she should keep going with her back legs like this. Okay? That's the hardest thing to get them to do. So even if you let them walk a tiny little circle with their back legs like this, right, it's within a small area. That's better than on the spot and they just pivoting on
Because you don't want them to
you
hurt
don't
their
want
legs.
them to pivot. No, it's not that. It's incorrect.
Oh, okay. I thought too they can
Because
hold
later
their
on,
legs.
you do the same thing in piano.
Okay.
So the horse's legs are going like this, and it's part of getting them to stand still but keep moving in one
Okay.
spot. Okay? And that turn on the horn bit is the start of it.
Okay.
Okay?
Awesome.
So what you're going to do, you're going to ask her to walk on, and basically after opposite art there, working walk. Ask for a turn on the haunches, opposite arch against the fence to the inside and walk back the other direction. So roundabout now. Okay, you can do a little bit more standstill with the back end than that. Okay, so walk up towards the tractor before the turn, as for it coming back at 180 degrees. Do a little bit more with your hold and then on the corners. Okay.
I like, are you supposed to come out this far? You should be land back where you were.
Pretty much that as well, but the haunches should stay where they are too.
Right?
Okay, so with more of a hold, off that outside leg range.
Yikes, that's hard.
Yeah. So it's the respect of that moving away on the shoulder all the way around. Okay. One more over here. And the turn. Take a step back. It's got to be standing still. You don't really want the step forward, but the step forward is better than a step back. That's better. There you go. It's getting better. Once more this way. Tighten up in front. Outside range.
Oh. Okay, well that was a class.
Okay. A little bit of practice here is needed, eh?
Huh?
A little bit of practice that is needed here. Okay, and again. Not bad that side. Still stepping out a little bit on the hind quarter. It can still be contained a bit more.
I wonder why this side's so much harder for me.
Because she's not listening to your
Oh,
your
well,
outside
she
leg
did her front.
and the shoulder. When you stop her there, she's going backwards rather than moving through and coming off your inside leg. Try it once more each way. Good.
How can I get the same feel there?
Think about keeping it forward. Okay, and keep it forward. That's it. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Not bad. That was almost even with the other side. Once more this way and then pick up the trot going out to the right. That's it. Good. And trot. And teach me the circle at ease. Don't run. Balance your trot. You don't want her running because on Wednesday we're probably going to ask for canter and you can't get that trot running as bad as an option. You're working from a working trot to a slower trot, maybe to a lengthen every now and again. You do not want a running trot. Because when you ask for canter, you'll get the running trot into the canter.
Right.
And maybe sometimes the canter doesn't happen. Okay, you're going to come around, and from the trot in front of ours, you're going to hold. No walk, trot to hold. Okay, so with that downward transition, just glance down at how she's standing with her front legs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all to do with squareness on your hand and squeezing to that squareness. You might have been square there, but with the lack of squeeze, it's the squeeze that's going to bring everything up into that squareness that you're creating in front. Okay? So I'm not saying you're not square in front, but I know there's not enough leg to support it. And that's why. This, like she's standing now, is how she should come up and stand.
Okay.
So she's square in front. Hind end is always a different story. You can always correct that a bit with a trainer on the ground and a dressage whip just correcting it.
Yeah.
But you yourself, riding up square, should be able to get the horse to step up, boom, square in front. Okay. Trot round again and do it once more here. Look down when you ask her to trot on.
My mother fought, they were, I look back at it now, my mother.
Carrying herself in a better frame right now. Down you come. Oh. Square, square. That's better. She made the effort to bring that leg forward. It didn't quite come enough. Sit up, sit up.
But that's different.
What are you kicking me for?
Okay, hand forward.
Did you post all the way to the hole?
I have lots of balls, man.
The moment you're going to hold, you want to sit deep into the saddle, and that's part of the squeeze down into that hold. Do it once more. Sit up tall. Heel down. That's it. Give it a pat. Good job.
Okay, and I didn't fly forward this time.
You were a bit forward coming down,
But my
you
butt
corrected it
stayed.
then, yes. And that's what's going to help there. See, she's standing a little bit behind and a little bit off behind.
Yeah.
That can always be fixed.
But-
But as the front starts coming square, the back will come square.
Because all
Back
the
is
other two, I was like this.
Yes, you can't. You've got to be bum in the saddle.
Yeah.
This here, there's 3 points of contact when you're riding that you are communicating with your horse. It's here in your butt, it's your leg, and it's your hand, the front end. That's it. And your posture is part of controlling that. And then your leg underneath you follows that. You can't have a successful leg if you're poised a little bit forward. You've got to be in the saddle, you've got to be up straight, and you've got to be driving with your seat first to drive with the leg. So that's all part of that. And more so in the downward transitions to create the squareness, that is more important now than it is actually in the upward transitions. Because you often in the upward transitions you want to sit a little bit lighter and it's just the horse's obedience to a slight squeeze off the leg or a up there or whatever.
Yeah.
The downward is what needs holding together and squeezing together to make it happen like this.
Okay. Got
Okay,
it.
so it's often there's more leg, more everything involved through the downward transition rather, and you know the misconception that it's all on the hand. I mean, when you teach riding and you're teaching kids, yes, that's all they get to know. But as you start understanding more of the physics of riding, it's everything combined that creates that.
Okay.
Okay, just walk around, change the rein through the circle.
Tom went out with milk. My sister's name is Wendy. But my brother-in-law.
You got a busy day?
Yeah, I have actually. It's going to roll on for quite a bit today. I've got 2, 3, 4 more lessons today. One here in Langley, then another 3 out in Oldbury. We've got some people coming that are wanting actually to move up to Armstrong as well in a couple of years' time. So we're going to chat to them about what we found out.
Wow.
Some friends of Ashley's.
They're good friends of yours. Then.
Yeah, well, friends of Ashley, teacher friends of Ashley.
Oh, I see.
And then I've got work to do with the bees tonight as well.
Oh, you got a busy full day.
Okay, let's pick up the trot. Establish your trot on this rein first. Rising trot, heels down. Good. Good. Right, next time, halt here in front of us. Trot to halt. Sit up tall. Halt. Whoa. Okay, again, a bit more squeeze and that right leg would have come up and forward underneath you. It's a little bit behind. Go once more. Half halt, get a bit more in the bridle, a little bit more collected.
There's a lot of drift.
There we go. That's it. That's it. There's a lot that happens with it, especially with a lot of it can be a lot easier on a straight line. So off a 20-meter circle, when you're trying to get that collection and half halting, there's a lot that could happen there just to get here. But the squareness in front and the riding with your leg into that is what's going to give you that.
Nice.
And that's what you want. Because when you've got your judge standing, you come up a center line and you've got that and the horse stands like that. The fact that she's standing a little bit unsquare behind, judge can't see that.
Yeah.
She can see the front, she cannot see the back.
Okay.
So the hind legs follow straight behind it. So sitting here, if I was the judge here, that would be a 9 or a 10 for a hold. Like
Nice.
that. Okay? And that's what you're looking for, time and time. Down that center line, not snaking or weaving or standing and going a little bit like this at the end. Just straight through, square, up into a square front that stands square in front.
Okay.
That is what you're looking for. Okay.
Good.
I don't think we'll do any more than that
Okay.
today. That's cool. And Wednesday we're going to start working with the canter again.
And then we start at 12:30 on Wednesday?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just because I've got a lesson that runs later.
Yeah,
At
no
Albury to start.
problem. Awesome. Thanks.
So 12:30 and then 11 on Friday again.
Nice. Good.
Cool.
Loved it. It's great. She's just getting
girl.
better and better, huh?
It is. And just her frame through some of this collection work now, and even there through doing your turns on the haunches, that collection through that, she's responding to that better.
Gee, her trot after that was really nice. Like she was already tucked in and
Why
stuff.
is that?
I have no idea. Maybe my outside rein was actually
No,
working.
by doing that work, you're creating impulsion.
Okay.
So when you go to a trot now, that impulsion, it's like winding up an elastic band and then suddenly letting it go and it goes, whoosh,
Yeah.
okay? You've got power there that's being collected. It's like kinetic energy being wound up and collected and stored. Now you can use that,
Okay.
okay? So you would do a lot of this sort of thing before you go in and ride your dressage test.
To get them
Because
like
you're going to
that.
get a quality of trot that stands out a little bit better than
Yeah.
normal after doing work
Right.
like that. Because you're creating that impulsion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, and I actually felt it right. Without you telling me, I actually felt it.
I felt it too.
Yeah?
Did you?
Yeah, I know you might laugh at me and smile and smirk, but I felt a vibration.
Cool. You've got
Hey.
it.
There's my big
You've
input.
got it.
Okay, Artie, phone for